Smugglers always like to use Hope-Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
Hello? I don't want to hear any complaints. Our motto is, their trucks in space.
Problem?
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Security's got time to track something like that.
Hey there. Got an update for me? Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal. You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, the next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that... Good. Luckily, there aren't many. Besides, your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their star yard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor. You'll find the Trident Luxury Lines star yard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply.
Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called Haiku.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Trident Star Yard
It's
acknowledging
called
hail.
space.
All customers are warmly welcome.
Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Captain, greetings.
Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines.
I have heard much debate on whether Trident ships are overpriced. I have never flown one myself, so I cannot be sure.
Maybe if I save up for 1,000,000 years, I'll be able to afford a Trident.
After winning the second Grand Nova Award for Excellence, the whole ceremony seems a trifle.
If you need something, speak with Philippe or Gia. This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right.
Just the person I wanted to see. Good work. R&D's been looking forward to this one. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ulara wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind.
Single most
It says something, does it not? That the example everyone else physically beneath them.
Can I help you? Name and appointment. Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
You know, if they aren't willing, that leaves us with only one option.
God, Ularu, is that always your response? I don't want another PR mess on my hands.
Yes, Viv, because you're too good at your job. Now, we can talk details later. My next appointment's here.
Fine, but you can break this news to Alexis at our next meeting.
Good. You're finally here. The one I've been... I'm Ularu Chen, head of operations here. So tell me, what do you think? In that case, it sounds like our initial impression of you is turning out to be... Now, my dear Jeannie here says you've been through the basics of what we do.
5 successful standard assignments, and 1...
And on top of all that, a flawless record. It's no wonder. I happen to have a personal assignment that I'd like to send you on. What? Jeannie seems to think you're more than capable of handling.
She's the best operative I've ever hired.
Let's not forget the only operative you've ever hired. Meeting with outside contacts isn't always as straight. Some can be fickle or demanding, so you'll need to decide how to handle. Good, because if not, I can't imagine we have much use for you here. Your contact is Simon Rychek. He claims to have information on a new project that... He said it's a game changer that Ryujin would be especially interested in. So, his asking price is the big thing to consider. Oh, you'll get the information if you... Now, in order to confirm your identity, I'll let Jeannie give you the details on this one because the concept...
Simon is into sports, so he enjoys any opportunity to talk about them. At some point, he'll casually say, "Looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year." You get to respond with, "Razor Derby is the only real..."
Razor Derby is the only real sport. Yes, got it.
You'll find him in Sidonia, so I hope your ship's fueled. Just look for him above them.
You spoke very highly of this one, Jeannie. Let's hope she doesn't make a liar out of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some...
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I've got my eye on you.
Sometimes it seems the UC does not remember. Its history is tied to this place.
Sidonia. The UC clings to its old ways. I expect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise. Just a heads up. UC science.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Sidonia, what a dump. You lost? Or just come to ask another? Only good thing worth talking about is... Speaking of, looks like... You're damn right it is. I heard they were sending someone new. Nice. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity. It's my belief that your employers would be highly into... It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering it.
At least you're being open about the fact that you are gouging us. Very well. If we are not presented with a more reasonable offer, we will be left with no choice but to take the information.
I don't think Ryujin would be too happy to hear about losing one of their informants.
Well, I do not work for Ryujin, so I care little what they might think. All I care about is a fair price.
All right, I get it. You want reasonable... I knew you'd see reason. The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself. Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to bite on a deal. It's even got a catchy code name. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal.
To seal this
We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum.
Oh, Deimos.
You should be
One
in
of the
Astral
earliest
Lounge
shipbuilders,
making Ryujin
and
into
desperate to
respect for
remain
that
relevant.
tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and... Well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity Ltd prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name. Meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent her on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high... If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have... Indeed. A mess that I expect... I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. You've brought an enormous security violation to... And thank you. Some operatives may have...
I've got my eye on you.
My company's future might be riding on this move.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinite. A mole within the company means a failing in my... We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building. It's certainly a failing. But for now, Directive Theta has one unique case. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual... We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to... Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program. Completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off. At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees... During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in Good. No one can know about this, not even us. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows.
Don't cause any trouble. Whew.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the Disciples did. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They always... So, for being so helpful, what with the Disciple... Can't blame a fellow for trying.
So they don't cover that.
It's messed up when a guy like me is better off than those people carving chasm or working a desk job. You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area. Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm glad you understand the position. Maybe we can work something out. Yeah, I hope so. I'm still... Alright, you win. No wonder. A pleasure, as always. Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ularu Chen's computer, and once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has... It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll...
You're making things harder for yourself. Stop in the name of the law! Harder for yourself.
Ryujin security. No sudden moves. Nice try, but the building is all... I'm glad you understand them. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Look, I'll trust you, but... Don't be stupid! Stop now!
In and out with no fatalities. Dalton will be pleased.
You take care of the right people, they take care of you. So, you made it. Guess Ryujin's security really is slipping. No one will ever take down Ryujin. It's a credit cash for... If anyone wanted to take down Ryujin, it'd take more money than anyone's willing to pay. Otherwise, Bayou would never allow it. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
I hope for all that was necessary in acquiring it. This data finally reveals some answers.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software. You do that. Here's the slate. As usual.
Wander into any restricted area.
I've been waiting for you.
Keep out of my way and I'll...
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags. I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here. Was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind. Either that, or she's highly displeased with someone.
I imagine that constantly worrying about who can be trusted, who is telling the truth, takes quite a toll.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers,
career will be over if this deal Just waiting for more info.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do. I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work. I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask? Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talk. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is...
It is impressive how thoroughly bureaucracy has infected every aspect of this.
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing all, two's a crowd if you're trying. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her...
If you happen to see Lyndon on this floor, give a girl a heads up. I warn people that don't know what they're doing. You're in the Vanguard, right?
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. Very easy to go to hell.
This shift doesn't end soon.
Packaged food, everything you've heard is true. The Grand is the only place.
No Imogene, I see. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. Good, because without it, head over to the trade tower and be He may ask for credits or even a favor.
Well, that certainly settles the...
The sooner, the better. Just be sure to bring her back here. If she resists or tries to run...
You do remember you are talking about a corporation here.
Imogene has the potential to do this. She knows the consequence. If the situation does take a turn for the worse, I trust you won't let your...
This could be the most important meeting for my career. You're out there a lot, right? In space?
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want? No. I can always make... So, what would be the reason? I may consider... As long as it doesn't involve the... I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you... And what mutual benefit would that be? Of course. Ryujin's success... I'm glad you understand. Don't get ahead of yourself. Enough. Your attempt to persuade me... If you want to visit the Syndicate with my... You sure you don't want to All you need to do is take care of a little One of the Syndicate leaders, Kumio, has a slate. Ryujin's got themselves a real keep. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frank. Fair warning. The Syndicate should let you search any common areas. I'll just say, be prepared.
Take it easy.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy?
Now is the time to begin. It's almost guaranteed.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
Another day.
Can't talk right now. Leon isn't going to repair itself.
You lost, kiddo? Oh, so you're the one getting special. I've got one rule for you in there. Third floor is off limit. That's what I like. For the record, I'm only granting you act. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize.
I suppose we should assume they actually know how to use all of this, and it is not just intimidation.
Figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the Syndicate here. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. I know this doesn't look good, but Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered... And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be... Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what an internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu... What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
This is exactly what makes something like an internal neuroamp so dangerous.
It's the only scenario that makes sense. Besides, what's my motive? My career is solid at Ryujin. Infinity can't possibly beat my current benefits. Believe me, after having to play double agent, That's exactly what I've been doing here. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind a desk for years now. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll And I know you don't hear it much around the office.
That this has become. Can we even trust that if we give the evidence to Dalton, accept it?
I'm watching you. Hold it right there. You aren't allowed. Now beat it. If I catch you trying any...
Train for!
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets. You die today. Where have they gone? Give up.
I know your type.
Keep it moving.
Got a problem?
Rachel?
Ryujin's latest return. I'll always say the best thing about working with... Things aren't always flawless, but the end result... It's been a pleasure. And tell Dalton...
At least that portion of this ugly mess is over.
pay those Baroon zealots bullshit.
Have your fun. Live your best life.
Range of personal treatment products.
Wow, look. So tell. Fine. Fine. Enjoy your time.
They know.
Is there something I... All right. This sounds like a close... Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. There. Now, is this... And just where is this absurd... Is this a game? That would only be the case if your accusation held any merit. Oh, sure. And I just take... Sorry. That kind of talk won't get... Well, that would be great. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their... Fine. Since it's... I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportune... Masako, on the other hand, is losing... Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. Oh, I'm no traitor to Ryujin. I'm the one that's going to keep... So, now that you know, with your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your... Well, it seems we're at an impasse. Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence. I've created the perfect scapegoat. It'd be your word against mine. We'll see about.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
This could be the most important. I've got my eye on it.
You're back. I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This explanation better be good.
If our word is not enough, that may convince you.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to... It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in... Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help. And not a word about this to anyone.
Ryujin CEO is no joke in the boardroom.